Good morning. It's Nikita, the founder and advocate for I Am Resilient, the movement. And today is a very special day. Today is the anniversary of the birth of I Am Resilient, the movement toward collective optimal well-being. And today is also my birthday. And so I have dedicated $400 to donate a box of journals to the Need to Suicide Prevention Program. They are doing a youth program, and I believe that youth need a little extra love and support right now. And there's just a helicopter flying over. So I'm coming here from the comfort of my own heart to just express my own gratitude for the resilience movement. I want to thank everybody who has joined the Resilience Gratitude Group on Facebook, which is Gratitude Group under the I Am Resilient page. And I want to thank everyone who has committed to a gratitude practice. We all know that gratitude journaling and expressing gratitude rewires our brains, and it rewires our brains to be more content and happy with where we are. And we know that since the pandemic has started, we don't always have control in our environment or in what we're doing, and gratitude practice is one of the most powerful and profound things you can do right now. I'm sort of speechless. It's funny when I come on to videotape something, I'm looking at myself, and I think it takes away from my own thoughts that I would like to express, but I will openly and vulnerably just try to share my heart with you. I'm so grateful for all of you. This last year has been very challenging for myself and probably everybody else, and I want to encourage you to share what you do to be resilient. It doesn't have to be journaling, but share it on social media, share it on Facebook, Instagram, hashtag I Am Resilient. That way, if somebody wants to find a new resilience practice, they can look at the hashtag and they can find another idea for themselves to practice resilience. It's always good to adopt a new resilience mechanism. It's fun. And today also marks 10 years since I've began to deepen my yoga practice. So I've come full circle. I had a very dedicated philosophical sort of inquiry about maybe 8-10 years ago. And it came after a very dark period in my life. And I am revisiting that full circle. I'm dedicating a lot of my time to the study of yoga and the ancient texts, and I commit to sharing that with you. Throughout the last year, I've worked in suicide prevention. I've also done some work, of course, in public health, and these practices have been proven more beneficial than I could ever have imagined. They came to me after when I was a teenager, and I was struggling, and I started to practice yoga and meditation and gratitude journaling, and these things really pulled me out of the depths anytime I felt like life was bringing me down. So we all experience low times, and I want to encourage you to use practices, the ones that work best for you, and to continue them, because life is challenging, and pandemics are challenging, and loss is challenging, and fear is challenging, and without all of these things, our life would not be this whole encompassing experience of pleasure and pain and loss and gain and grief and sorrow and joy and happiness. So we really have to lean into that, but we really need the tools. So I encourage you to practice them and share them. Hashtag I Am Resilient. Join the movement. If you would like a journal, or if you'd like to practice yoga or meditation with me, you can visit my website at nikitapaddock.com. And I am offering a school on Teachable, And this is a school that will include some yogic principles, as well as breath work and some meditation in there, and eventually some asana as well. But I'm really focusing on the study of yoga because there's a lot out there on asana, and it's very lovely to take a class on YouTube. But I do think that the philosophy and the reason we do yoga is a little bit under broadcast. So I'm hoping to share the word because yoga changed my life. And I also wanted to touch on another subject. I think this will be a long video. Today is my birthday, and many people say, I don't do anything for my birthday, it just feels like another day, and they feel down about it. And I want to emphasize how beautiful that is, because although today is just another day, and every year is just another year, every January 1st is one more new year, but it's the same as the day before. And every moment, every time you open your eyes, the moment may feel the same, but it is actually a time to acknowledge that our life is everlasting, and we get to show up as the same person that we were yesterday, and we get to change in each moment. And this last year, I and many people have done so much growing and had the opportunity to tune inward and work with ourselves or our loved ones or the people who are closest to us, and really do the work, really show up again and again as we are in the pain, in the suffering, when all those patterns and emotions and childhood traumatic samskaras, ingrainments, whatever is in our brain, all of that fizzles up and bubbles up and comes up, and in the moment we have the opportunity to look and say, oh, this is what I'm experiencing in this moment. Please give me some grace. I want to grow through this. Every time we reach for that addiction or do that habit that's not so well serving us, or repeat that pattern, or repeat a thought to ourselves, we have the opportunity in the moment to become aware of it. And so every moment, every time we open our eyes, every day we crawl out of our bed, every year we wake up and we're a year older, but it's the same. Every New Year's Day, every decade, every lifetime, we get to show up and evolve. Many religions believe in afterlife, so we get to do the work in this life with the people around us and hope that they will nurture and support us so that we can grow and evolve and become better people. This is growth. It is painful. It has to happen. But we get to show up for it. So how beautiful is that? So I'm here doing my usual routine with a little more reflection. And I just want to say thank you all for being here for a year, longer than a year, a day, or maybe just tomorrow. But please continue showing up. Please practice your resilience. Resilience is not always what it looks like. It is not always gratitude. It's not always light. But it is the path there. And this is why we're here. So thank you all, and good luck in the year to come. Namaste.